How's it going there, folks? I'm Quinn of Snazzy Labs, and this is the much anticipated unboxing of the Fanny Wang DJ 2001s. Now, I'm actually really excited to see these delivered. They had shipped them to a P.O. box, which, as most of you should know, FedEx does not do. And so because of that, they told me they weren't going to get here by the time I left to Costa Rica. And that's one thing I would like to mention. Tomorrow, I am leaving to Costa Rica and will not be back until January 1 of next year. I was going to re-record a bunch of videos, or I was going to pre-record a bunch of videos that I could release while I was gone, but I just decided that it's the holiday season. I'm not going to do any work, and you shouldn't either. Spend time with your family, enjoy yourself, and we will reconvene at the beginning of the year. Now, as I stated, these were shipped from Fanny Wang. They shipped to the wrong address, so I was told I wouldn't get them in time, but FedEx worked miracles, and I got them this morning, and I am very excited to talk about these because they're pretty cool. Now, this is the DJ 2001s. There are the original 1001s, which I guess I reviewed several months ago. I kind of got these halfway unboxed, and then I screwed up the video, so they're not all the way unboxed, though, so that's good. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's three models. There's the 1001, the 2001, the 3001. I've already reviewed the 1001. The 2001s, I have not yet reviewed. Those are these ones. And the 3001s are $50 more than these ones, and they just offer active noise canceling. I'm not a big fan of ANC headphones, so I probably won't even do a review on those. But if I decide to, then I'll let you know. But you get the Fanny Wang Headphone Company manual and warranty. I think I know pretty well how headphones work, so that's good. I may have to refer to this, but we have right here the actual headphones. Now, I'm actually kind of surprised to see that they didn't come in like a box of some sort. They're just kind of informally put in here, which is cool. That's nice, I guess. But there you go. The headphones in a soft carrying pouch. You have the Fanny Wang logo right there. A weird-looking carabiner. Huh. Is that just a piece of metal? What is that? I don't know. That little nub right there. It must do something, but I don't know what it does. We can unzip this and we will find the headphones. Now, I'm very excited for these. These are the custom models, as I stated. These headphones normally retail for $249, and if you want to customize them to pretty much any color of your liking, it's a $50 premium. So this right here is $300 US, and I'm ready to unveil them to you. Hopefully they look as cool as they did on the computer. Those look pretty awesome. I went with the maroon red, and then I went with this gray design here. I wanted a nice looking headphone, but I didn't want them to look like Beats, and I also didn't want them so loud and proud that they were ugly. So I think this is a pretty minor design. We'll look at that a little bit more in a minute. We have our cable right here. This appears, no, this is a different cable than what comes with the original 1001s. Of course, you have the Duo jack right here, which allows you to have a headphone splitter in line, which is pretty awesome. And then you have your 3.5 millimeter headphone connector right there. As we make our way to the top, we have another one that goes into, of course, the left ear cup of the headphones. And then right here, we have this controller. It is for iPod and iPhone. There's a volume down, a volume up, and a play pause, which is pretty awesome. And there's a microphone, it appears. So that's cool. Nice to see that. We have a little card here, it looks like. Fanny Wang Headphone Co. certification of authenticity. We have the model number, the designer David Adam, when they were created, as well as a serial number. So that's cool. Nice. And we also have here, what do we have? How do we get those out? Oh, there's a Velcro right there. I was like, those are like stuck. Okay. We have a airline adapter, which are kind of going by the waysides, but still nice that that's included, and a 1/4 inch adapter as well. So there you go. That's what comes with the headphones, but that's it. There's not a whole lot. And let's take a look at the headphones themselves. So as you can see, very nice design here. It carries that same Fanny Wang look. They moved away from the glossy. This is all matte plastic, which I much prefer. It's not so loud, and it doesn't scratch, and it doesn't fingerprint. We, of course, have the joints here. Fanny Wang Headphone Co. This is all steel or aluminum or something. We have the Fanny Wang logo right there. These are really well built. They're pretty heavy, but they're like, they feel nicer than even the Beats by Dre. If there's one thing I gotta give Beats by Dre credit, it's that their headphones are just top of the notch in terms of build quality, very high build quality. And these look even nicer. These are awesome. Look at those. That's some nice design. Okay, cool. So you got that. These oscillate fully. Have the adjusting headband. Have a rubberized headband right here, actually just like the Beats by Dre. And there are a lot of similarities on these headphones, left and right, the bending joints, and then, of course, we have the cups. The ear pads are pretty luscious, pretty soft, and they look pretty nice. Fanny Wang logo inside the ear. There's like a little piece of tape in there. And that's about it. There is this switch, which is the magic switch that does all of the neat things I'd like to show you. So there's an off position. They do run in an off position unlike the Beats by Dre, but I can't imagine that off position sounds good. It's just bypassing the preamp, and I bet it sounds like garbage. But then there's this this normal mode. This is on, and you get that by a blue indicator. And then if you switch it to green, that's bass booster. So you have a normal mode, and then you have bass booster mode, and that's pretty much the whole headphone. So I'm going to give you a demo of this, or I'm going to listen to them for half an hour, and then I'm going to come back and let you know what I think about the sound. And then, of course, I'm going to take these to Costa Rica and let you know what I think of the sound after the 2 weeks I've used them on airplanes and everything else. Look at that. That's kind of cool. The logo is very, very Phantom-like in the headphones. So there you go. The Fanny Wang DJ 2001. This is the custom model. $299.99 US. So they ain't cheap, and that's what I want to know. Did they sound as good as their price? Probably not, because there are a lot of headphones like the Audio-Technica ATH M50s and the Shure SRH 840s that sound amazing for a very low price. But again, look at the build quality on these. It's pretty top-notch. So I'm going to give these a listen for half an hour, and I'll come back right now. All right, so I've listened to these cans for a solid half hour, and I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. They're certainly not going to be headphones in the same $300 price range like the AKG K701 or a couple of other headphones in this price range, because they are celebrity type headphones. They do have this very nice aesthetic to them, but I am impressed by the sound. They sound good. You know, they don't sound $400 good, but they sound much better than the Beats by Dre. They sound much better than the Soul Republic stuff, and they sound much better than the Ludacris stuff. I've listened to all that. I've listened to all the celebrity endorsed stuff, and this tops all of it. This is pretty nice sound. As you can see, they look awesome. Very high build quality. I'm actually amazed by how well these are built. You saw in the unboxing, I was pretty impressed, but after half an hour, this build quality is better than probably any other headphone I've tried. Seriously, it's top notch. It's pretty awesome. You do have this very, very monster-esque aesthetic, and a lot of people do not like this. They think it's kind of a blatant rip-off of Beats by Dre. I don't mind. I think it is different looking, but you do have that same similarity, that same look. It's not drastically different than the Beats by Dre. Now, in terms of sound, I said it's nice, but what exactly does that mean? I do want to mention the two different modes that are on this headphone. There's the on position, which we mentioned earlier, and then there's the bass mode. The on position is actually remarkably flat. In fact, I might even go so far as to say that it gives a treble advantage. It's a little bit bright, and I like it. It's great for rock. It's great for jazz. It is bright, but it's not fatiguing like some of the Grotto stuff, and I really like this mode. This is where I've kept it pretty much the whole time. I did give the bass boost a listen, and the bass boost is not drastically, like the bass comes on and the bass is a lot more prominent, but the bass boost on these is less than the Beats by Dre. And the bass is not slow. It's nice. It's fast. It is low. It is bassy, but it's not like overpowering, and it's never gonna slow down the track. I listened to a lot of really fast bass tracks, and these held up like a charm, which I don't see in headphones of this type, which is pretty awesome. On the on mode though, that's where I kept it the whole time. Rock sounds amazing, considerably. Jazz is fantastic. Some Miles Davis on these sounded really, really good. And even classical. Like, I was amazed at how good these sound at regular music. These are not your typical only do hip-hop, only do electronica, only do dubstep. These do everything. And they don't do everything super well, but I was impressed by the regular mode. The regular mode does rock very well. Not just like, oh, it's all right. You know, it's okay. You're going to find better in $200 pair of headphones. It sounds really, really good. When you turn the bass boost on, you lose a little bit of fidelity, you lose a little bit of clarity, but it's still better than headphones like this. And I'm referring to the Beats by Dre, I'm referring to the Soul Republic kind of stuff, I'm referring to the Ludacris headphones. It sounds nice. It was very, very well kept up with a lot of dubstep. I listened to Pendulum, held up just fine on watercolor. They're really pretty impressive. Build quality is absolutely amazing, the best I've seen in a pair of headphones. I mean, look at that. That's fantastic. Really top notch. And I'm excited to see how they do in the long haul. One last thing I forgot to mention is noise isolation. These aren't noise canceling. This is the 2001 model. The 3001 model has active noise canceling, like the Beats by Dre, which don't do a very good job, and the Bose. I actually don't like active noise canceling because I feel that it messes with the clarity of the audio, but these do really, really good at passive noise canceling. I'm excited to try them on the plane because I've never been so isolated by a pair of non-active noise canceling headphones. You put them on and pretty much everything tunes out. You know, it's not quite that drastic, but like I can still hear myself talking, but everything's rather muted. And when you start playing music, you can clap as loud as you can. It doesn't even faze you. So that's pretty awesome. The Fanny Wang 2001, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Are they $400 good? I don't know. We'll see in the next couple weeks. But they're certainly better than what these headphones are trying to compete with. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good Christmas holiday. Have a good time off. Enjoy yourself. Spend time with your family. And we'll see you at the first of the year. Thanks for watching. And as always, stay snazzy. See you later, folks.